The spat between the St. Lucia National Trust and Prime Minister Alan Chasney was recently reignited after the head of government sought again to justify slashing the trust's annual subvention of $700,000 despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Chasney argues that the trust is standing in the way of national development, more specifically the construction of a Hall of Justice, which includes a police headquarters. The plan, however, has one obstacle in its path, the Royal Jail, and the Trust has vehemently protected the oldest building in Castries, which sits on the proposed site of the complex. Leader of the opposition, Philip J. Pierre, has voiced concerns about what he perceives as a lack of transparency surrounding the project.
The Prime Minister has not shown any concrete plans. Where are the plans for that building? Where is the finance coming from? Who is the contractor? That thing is not a matter of somebody's personal turf, It's a matter of the people of the country. And you can't just make the statement, where are the plans?
Pierre argues that the glaring murkiness borders on abuse.
How could a building have started, you said a few years ago, if you had not told the public anything about who is financing? Where is the money coming from? And so it really does not make any sense.
According to Pierre, the current governance of the island is akin to the management of personal property and real estate development, a garishly unfortunate situation for the country's heritage and patrimony by his estimation.
We are beginning to treat St. Lucia as if it's somebody's property. St. Lucia doesn't belong to any man, woman, or politician. St. Lucia belongs to the public, to the people of St. Lucia, and we are just custodians. The government, for a time, are the custodians of St. Lucia. So they can't just believe that you can say whatever you want, and because you said it, because you won an election, you can do or say whatever you want. It's unbecoming, and the people of St. Lucia and the opposition will not stand for it.
The Trust has argued that there was no attempt to derail the police headquarters project, but rather halt the demolition of the Royal Jail. The St. Lucia National Trust penned a lengthy letter to its members and interested parties stating its full support for a Hall of Justice. The Trust says its intervention was taken to allow government sufficient time to revisit plans to facilitate the incorporation of the historic Royal Jail into the proposed Hall of Justice. However, the entity claims that it was revealed that government had not submitted or completed project plans and submitted them to the Development Control Authority for consideration. Solange, Alfred, HTS News Force.